Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and see what is happening in your world. And your past. And your strength. Oh, I love that new beginning for you. Love that. Let's see. What do you need to know about this situation? What else is influencing this? Wow. And your potential outcome here, Pisces? Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this at all. So looking at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, this is about offering yourself up. This is not, it's coming across as kind of a lighthearted card, but what it means to me is that you're emotionally open to something here, that you want to be more emotionally open. But this is kind of like, it's almost like that initial olive branch, but that's not the right words. It's kind of that initial getting to know somebody, putting yourself out there. Is that person going to reciprocate? How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And it's really about that kind of initial stages where you're getting to know each other and you're trying to see, can I be fully open with this person? Is this somebody that I can trust with my heart? There's something about that, really trying to understand the depths of how available you should be in a situation. Current energy, Seven of Wands, influenced by the Five of Pentacles. You are a little protective of yourself. There is this kind of fear of being abandoned. You're very defensive right now. And that's exactly why. Whatever's happening right now, you're still kind of in this energy of do I or don't I? Do I or don't I? And so you're almost looking for the negatives in the situation. You're looking for an opportunity to not make yourself open, but at the same time, you want to be open. And so this is really an inner conflict within you. The universe here wants you to focus on what is it you're trying to manifest with this Magician energy? What is it that you truly want here? Because what's happening right now is that your actions and your desires aren't aligned at all. In fact, they're in direct conflict with each other. You can't sit there and want to be open with somebody emotionally and then close yourself off and always look for the other shoe to drop or look for reasons not to be emotionally open with this person. And so the universe is really trying to get you to switch, flip the script in your mind, focus here on what it is that you want and kind of look for those green flags, look for reasons to be open and available, because there is a Page of Cups showing up in your past energy. And so you have met somebody, you are in this energy of, I want to talk, I want to get to know you. Knight of Cups, again, very early type of energy in the relationship. Seven of Pentacles is showing up in your strength position. And so this is about knowing where to invest. And invest meaning long-term, stable type of relationship. Whatever you want out of this, that's what the universe wants you to kind of focus on from a magician standpoint. And then that's where you need to invest your time, effort, all of it. Because you have this brand new beginning showing up in your near future. I love to see the Fool card, especially showing up like right now with all this eclipse energy and everything happening around. This is opening up new doorways for you. There's an entirely new path that's being presented. Don't run from it. When I look at how the universe is trying to shape the situation here, so I got the Strength with the Lovers card. This is what the universe is doing. In a way, this is really testing you. But testing you in a way to show you why you're responding the way that you are, to really call to light why these things are happening or why your response is this, so that you can make some sort of active change to yourself so that you respond differently. That's what the universe is trying to do here. That strength does require you to really find it deep down to behave differently. because that's the only way that you're really going to get that type of lover's relationship that you want here. Nine of Swords is showing up in your hopes or fears, and I'm not surprised to see that at all, because that is some sort of anxiety or some sort of fear, and it is about being fully open and emotionally available. Ace of Swords is showing up in your potential outcome. I really like to see that there because there's a lot of clarity coming to it. So when it comes to getting what you want and maybe what's been holding you back, you're about to get a lot of clarity in this entire situation. So let's get some additional detail here for you. With the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting the Sun. This is what's coming to light. This is it. Right here. Right here. That's a wound that's coming to the surface here. That's what it's based on. You're being triggered by this. And maybe you have known this, but it's like really being highlighted right now. Tell me about the Magician. Judgment. Making a very clear decision to go after what you want here. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah. You did put an offer out there to somebody. You did offer your cup of love, but then there's this hesitation because of your own fears around relationships and being an emotionally open and available person, probably because of hurt in the past. That's coming to the surface here. And really, it's probably more the sense of abandonment that I was picking up on. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. Yep. Investing in yourself, really making sure that you stay true to yourself as you invest in this relationship. It's telling yourself it's okay to not lose sight of who you are. You might have done that in the past, but now going forward, you're not going to. You're really going to stay true to yourself. With that Fool, I'm getting the King of Pentacles and I'm getting the Ten of Wands. Yeah, that Ten of Wands is actually the closing of that chapter. That Ten of Wands is that wound that needs to be healed. King of Pentacles, it might take a little bit of time for it to heal. And I say that because, one, Pentacles are really slow-moving energy. It's earth energy, and so it takes a lot of time for something to grow out of the earth as opposed to being carried by the wind or something like that. But it's not even just about that. The only way for you to really see that it was worth emotionally investing in this person and being emotionally open is to do it. And then time will be the deciding factor here. You can't just, I'm trying to think of the right words. The only way to really prove to somebody that you're going to be different, like, and I'm thinking of it from the other person's standpoint. So if it was the other person, like, let's just hypothetically say you were in a relationship with me. And so I would come into this and know that, well, if you've been hurt in the past and you have this fear of abandonment, there's something triggering that. And the only way for me to kind of prove to you that I won't leave you is to support you. And that's the energy that you're looking for in this other person. You're looking for somebody who's going to go the distance, but time is what's really going to be the deciding factor there. The longer that you're with the person and the longer that they don't just up and walk away or don't emotionally walk away from you, that's what starts to kind of break down that barrier, break down that wall, close that cycle out for you. Tell me about the Lovers. World. Yeah, the way that you used to look at love and relationships is coming to an end. That old chapter is coming to an end. With the Strength card, Hanged Man. This is what's doing it for you. So the Hanged Man, it can be like a pause type of energy, but it can also just be a really painfully slow type of energy, because what you're doing is you are taking movement forward, but now you're looking at it from a different vantage point. And so the Hanged Man is showing you things from a different perspective, really that high level perspective, so that you can see the entirety of the situation. It does require strength for you to make these changes. And then it's more strength to put your faith in another person, especially when you're dealing with a fear of abandonment. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's it. It's your fear of commitment. Putting yourself out there, really thinking that somebody's going to be around for the long term. That's what your fears are around. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Yeah, okay, we'll take them. So, oh, okay. So Ace of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting, because the King and the Queen of Pentacles are both out here. So this is very, very stable, very supportive, very grounded type of relationship. And so whomever this other person is that you may have recently met, or I would say recently met, that person's very grounded. They're willing to prove to you that they'll go the distance. Eight of Pentacles, they will work on you. They'll work on the relationship with you here. And Three of Cups. I mean, the focus here is on emotional fulfillment. It is about finding happiness, enjoying each other's company. And there's something about letting this kind of unfold naturally, not rushing into things that's coming through with these cards. It's about having that clarity to say, you know what, it's okay. Like, we don't need to be in this completely serious relationship next week. We can let that unfold in its time. It doesn't have to happen overnight. And let that trust build over time, that the sense of abandonment that you always fear, or whatever, however you want to phrase that, it's not real. It's not going to happen with this person. So Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.